Okay, I'm going to open up this video. Two important things I have to tell you. Okay. You know my friend Janice and her abusive boyfriend. Okay. Okay, well, she told me a story 2 days ago, and I, flipped out, almost lost my mind over a fucking milk bone. Okay? She went to the bank, and around here, I'm sure in your state too, they give you, you go through any drive-through, they see, even Dunkin' Donuts does it. If you have a dog, they'll say, does your dog want a treat? Can I give it a treat? It's milk bone or some treat or some shit like that, right? So yeah, when I have Lorelai, I say, of course. And I take it and I give it to her and she eats it in the car. Okay? Well, my friend Janice got one when she went to the bank. And when she got home, she just put it down. She wasn't going to give it to her dog then, because her dog, you know what I mean? She was going to eat first and do some stuff and then treat it later. Anyway, someone came knocking at the door and it was her boyfriend, who she's slowly starting to get rid of. Like, he can't live there anymore, but he's still coming around. So anyway, he came inside the house, she said, and the first thing he noticed was that milk bone, right? A treat, a dog treat. And she said, when he looked at it, he knew that that's not the type of dog treats that they buy, or she buys, right? So he was walking all over the house, getting more agitated, walking through the other room, coming back out, looking at that bone. And finally, after she said a good 5-6 minutes, the crescendo, it came that quick. The crescendo hit. And he goes, where did you get that? Who gave you that? And I'm looking at her in disbelief, you're fucking kidding me. And she says, yeah, over a fucking milk bone. This is the way she described it. She goes, he thought some handsome guy just came knocking at my door, some real hot guy, half naked. It just said, can I come in and give this? That's how sick his brain is. That's how sick his fucking brain is. Okay? She can't even get a fucking treat from the fucking bank to give to her dog without getting that bullshit thrown at her. That word vomit. Okay? That's how sick that motherfucker is. Okay, now let's get to this. Okay, one of my followers who saw that video of all the shit that he's been doing to her said, she's my follower and she's my friend, and she said, sent me a message and said, I have a book. I wrote it. Well, she didn't tell me that she wrote it. She goes, I want to send it to you. So she sends me this book, right? Oh, shit. This book right here. Sweetie. Right? And she has back here, it says, dating violence is not for adults only, but one of the biggest problems facing our young women today, right? Young women, all of us women, and you know it. What a great read this was. She was right to the point. It's right on point with everything. How these young girls think that this guy likes them because they're apologizing every time they fuck up and be disrespectful, and it goes a little bit further and a little bit further and a little bit further. And before you know it, some bad shit can really happen. If you've got a granddaughter, if you've got a daughter, especially young women that are in college, there are signs. There are some signs that you can pick up on. And Deborah, thank you so much. She owns her own publishing company because she said, fuck everybody. She's a woman that I have mad respect for, because what a great read. And I listen, no one pays me to say nothing. I'm just telling you, if you got a granddaughter, a daughter, someone that's going into college, or a daughter that you think, your own loved one, or a sister that the relationship isn't right, the way I can see the way that Janice's isn't right, and right off the cuff, I knew it wasn't right. Pick this up for them. And I read it. Started last night. It's an easy read. You won't put it down. It's not boring. When I was talking to her today, and I said, what's weird? The way that, these psychologists write books, and they're only writing it from their, from all the information or all the, stuff that women have told them. So it's not from their personal experience. Well, this is from her personal experience, and you can tell. And great read. Deborah, thank you so, so much for sending me this. And she's sending me another one. I'm going to give this to Janice, and he might find it. He may rip it up. So she's sending me another one. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you. What a really powerful, powerful, good read. And she says she's right on point, just like it is. With that being said, Getting back to Janice and the milk bone. Do you know somebody? Do you know somebody that's getting in trouble for getting a bone through a drive-through of a convenience place like Walgreens where you just get your medicine and they ask if your dog wants a bone and you get home and you get terrorized for it? You know, when she told me that, my fucking head exploded. I was going like this, get rid of that fucking asshole right